I'd get that hamburger.
Good evening and salutations from the kitchen, Jeffro. Oh, well done, mate. Good to see you. I mean, they can see you on the camera, mate, that you left bacon.
As soon as you full screen somebody else, I'm going to have to fly back over there.
Okay, well, they will still see where you are when you fly back over there.
Yeah, but I've got to clean up all my stuff.
They've got to squint.
We had to clean up a minor disaster 10 minutes before 7, which caused a little bit of a crisis.
Oh, no, not a crisis.
Yeah, that's all right. It's all right. Crisis averted.
Very good. Well, again, greetings and salutations to everybody. Yeah, it's good to see you all here. I hope you had a good week. Jim's in with a big coffee cup this morning. Paul is here. James is finally here. We have missed him. Just so everybody can mentally prepare for what's upcoming, Dom will be leaving us for a little bit. He's got some things to do, and then he'll be gone for about 25 minutes. Bilger's here. He came in, he came out, and
shook it all about.
Yeah, and James is using some resin here. Or actually some filler. Some icky sticky filler.
And Nicky sticky product there.
He is.
Yeah, they're UV resin.
UV resin, yes. And yeah, the gang's all here. Everybody's in chat. Jim's on top of chat, as he always is. And it's just bloody beautiful. Tin Man's in. Who else is in there? Who have we got in there tonight, Jim?
We've got Tin Man, Aubrey. Let's see. Who else we got? Scott.
Scotty's in there. Yeah, very good.
Yep. And that's it so far. Yep.
Right. Okay.
We've got maybe a little late arriving crowd, but that's all right. No worries.
Yeah, well, it's I have contemplated.
Pardon me?
I have contemplated 8 o'clock, but I'm not sure everybody else can cope with that. So, yeah.
Well, I don't know. I mean, what was the idea of moving it for? Your time, your part of the world, or Western Europe, or what?
Just to cover, try and help everybody out because, well, I mean, we've been up over 30. I've checked the view at stages, and a lot come in
around the 8 o'clock mark.
Around the 8 o'clock mark. A lot of people rock up 8 o'clock. So, yeah.
Oh, you cheeky little bastard.
Yes, because guess what? We live in the same state, mate. It's unbelievable how we'd have the exact same time.
What a
God bless you, Aubrey. So, what's
the topic? What did you put on today's? And here now is the news. Are you?
And now here is the news.
Are you mimicking the old Monty Python sketch where John Cleese read the news and he was kidnapped and thrown into the bay at the end of and that is the end of the news, and the guy just shove him into the water off the dock.
And now here is the news. So
what we're going to do where he's cuddling the pig.
I think so. They did so many news sketches.
Yeah.
And nobody was offended. Oh, God help us all. It was classed as humour. Nobody went, oh. Hey, we're going to cross live to the Netherlands. We've got Dom and his sexy cheese-eating hair.
Good morning, everyone.
Evening.
Evening for Australia. Yes, I know.
Good morning from the United States.
Yes, thanks.
Good
What I'm
talking
building,
to you.
I'm building the 572 engine for my Chevy Bel Air 1955. I paint a couple parts. Yesterday I did the red piece there. And I make scratch build.
The valve train on the right bank, Tom.
I scratch built the cables. You can see the paint is coming off. So I go strip that down and do that again. I make my own. I make my own drive shaft.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? Oh, nice.
Mac
Yeah, the 572 and the 460 GLE is a bit bigger than the old 327, Jim.
I use this little metal of aluminium tube.
Yep. Albion. Yeah. Yeah. I use that stuff. Good stuff.
And I got the trouble with the wheels. I do the wheels on, then I have a little metal pin that's going to here. You cannot see the hole here, and then going around. But then I need to do the engine on, and the engine is then too high. So what I need to do, normally you can use the original metal pin. I think that is a little bit scary for me. So what I did, I buy metal rods, brass rods, and chop a little piece off, glue that in that little hole there, and then I can stick the wheel on.
Yep.
And the rest of it, what I go to do now, I go try to do my other door is not finished. So this side is the door is finished. The door can open, the door closed.
Nice.
It's not the best fit ever, maar
That's the kit, Tom.
it's better than nothing.
Great colour, Dom.
gaps look good too.
You say this lines?
Your door shut line, Dom. It's nice and even.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's perfectly in line. It's not crooked.
Oh yeah,
It's a bloody
yeah.
great effort, mate. Well done.
I drive it.
That's
I
the
think I drive
1/16th,
it
Aubrey.
60 times or something.
Yes,
What I
it is 1/16th over. Yes, sir.
I cannot do that on stream, maar I need to paint this part more white. There's a little bit. You see a little bit of gray paint. You cannot see that on camera. You see the gray paint around. I need to paint it white more. This ones, I go strip this down. Maybe you can see that. In the rim, you see the little, we say walkers.
Well, you're talking about those deposits in the crevices of the around the bolts and the rims?
Yes.
Okay. What is that?
That is paint.
Oh, okay.
I paint it in white, but I'm not happy with it, so I go strip it down and do it again.
Okay. Okay.
I go strip this one down and go paint it with my own chrome color. And that is the piece that's coming in the steering wheel, and the steering wheel going white.
The horn ring.
Yeah, okay. You say horn ring, okay. What I need to do then, interior is basically done. Really basic. Maybe I need to paint the foot pedals there.
Yeah, that would help. That would help. Seeing it's such a large car, and
maybe a floor mat there or something. There, a floor mat or something.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Definitely a floor mat would work. Yeah.
Yeah. I want then a blue floor mat, and I cannot make this blue. I have a little bit of this blue paint, but I need that for my engine hood. Well, my engine hood was chipped, and I stripped that hole down and sanding it down, and need to paint it again.
Masking tape can make a good floor mat. If
And
it's
at
the
the
right
same time, I'm building the RX-7 Alpha kit.
Oh, nice.
The interior is all done. I stripped this down a while ago, but I'm not happy with this, so I need to strip this more down. But you can paint this over. You see all the little paint pieces coming on. It looks like it is bubbled, you know, it's cracked, and that's not what I want. But I want it clean. I was watching the movie Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift last night for 50%. Danielle was need to do something in the evenings, just we watching 50% of the movie. We go tonight, we go watch the rest, and then I can see the car really good. What is exactly white of black and orange. And I saw in the movie on the mirrors you have a black line, and I want that on my mirrors too. So I can tape that off in the future and then make it black. The red pieces on the engine, I did it with the new AK. I was not a big fan of this stuff, but I think make it myself easier and using no masking tape. I'm using this, and this one I use this for the cables, but I'm not happy with it. Just go strip that down, sanding that down or something, and then I go do it again with an other
I make
prime.
a suggestion, Dom.
Yeah.
Go get yourself an old USB lead
A what?
and strip a USB cable for your, like your computer cable.
Or phone
Yeah, but
charger
this-
cable.
This is lead wire.
No, don't use lead wire because the paint will always lift. If you use a USB cable, you get 3 or 4 different colors in it, and it's the right size for this spark plug lead.
For 116?
Yep.
Okay. An USB cable. Okay.
He wouldn't lie to you.
I don't know. I have that here. I think all my
Or
cables.
you can find some, and you just go through your old phone chargers and stuff like that, Dom. You probably got some old ones left over from past phones, correct?
No, we use that. We use that to the scrapyard.
Ah, okay, all right.
If you're ever out at a hardware, Dom, and you see telephone wiring,
That's just
just grab yourself a meter of that,
Okay.
because there's 5 different colors in it, and that's at least 30 different cars you can build.
And you can paint that stuff too, but I want it in a special
You
color.
don't need to paint it. It's colored.
Yeah, but I want a special blue color.
Well, they
It'll
do
tell
come in
why it has
blues,
a blue
but
wire in it.
it has a blue wire in it. If I can find you one, I'll cut one up.
Okay, yeah, okay. I could check if I can find something.
Yeah, even an Ethernet cable.
The reason that I'm using this cable of this stuff, that lead wire, the reason is it is really easy to curve. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can. That's the
Oh,
reason I use it. I used it earlier and going good. You can glue them in here, and then
Yep.
you do your you say that your muffler pipe that coming here, and then all the
Yeah, the
cables
headers.
going up and then going around here and going to here. I think
Yeah.
white.
Yeah, your spark plug leads from your spark plugs to your distributor.
Yes. They're going over this cap,
The exhaust manifold.
and sometimes it's going around that caps. I don't know what I want to do. I think so. And I have here my on this little piece here. You have 2 holes in it.
They're rocket covers.
Yes.
All
And I make this for scratch. In
The
the rear
electric
engine, you have a couple. It look like an air filter.
Yes.
There's
You always
a
run an air
scratch
filter.
that, and I go glue that in. And for the
At the
other
moment, I've
side,
got-
you have an oil lid. I think we say that oil.
Yeah, breather cap.
Oil
Yeah,
cap,
you have
yeah.
breather cap one side and you fill a cap the other.
Because I got this one in the other side, and then I painted the top of it. I painted red. I think there's oils red. I think.
They're usually chrome or black.
Chrome of black. Okay, black. Ah, it is now black. That's okay.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah,
For
see,
a
this
while.
is all the wiring I used, Tom.
Oh,
That's
okay.
it.
Yeah.
That's all out of a USB cable.
And Cat 6 is good too, and Cat 5.
Yeah, Ethernet cable.
Oh yeah,
Ethernet cable.
I have that over a couple months. Then I have brand new cables. I go set new cables for my internet. But I go change my internet connection with another company in a couple months.
Don't throw the old cables away. Use them for your spark plug wires.
Yeah, then I have 50 meters or something. I have two cables of 25 meters.
That's all right. You'll use it.
Eventually.
Right, well, we're going to go to James.
Oh, I wish you didn't.
Oh, we're going to because we missed you, big fella.
Oh, you're only human. Hey?
Well, we can go. You tell us when you're ready. How about that? We'll go to Bill.
No, let's get it over and done with.
Oh, no,
Hi,
we'll go to
I'm
you.
James. I'm here.
Hi, James.
That's a sea fury.
It is 10 points for you, Paul. Yeah, so I'm currently working on the 148 scale Airfix Sea Fury. I'm getting in using the Icky Sticky UV resin. There you go. Product placement. Done.
That one.
And so down here, that's how I'd like to finish my Sea Fury.
105.
Yep.
That's not the Oster Killer, is it?
No, it's not. No.
Oh, never mind.
No.
How the hell did I know that?
Yeah. So the kit's all right. It's nothing special.
Yeah. You didn't get any short shots in the tail?
No. It's pretty well all in place. It's all there. So, yeah, the last few weeks I've just been busy and not been home, so that's why I haven't been on board. And I don't. Well, it'll be like week to week whether or not I'm going to know whether I'm going to be home or not. Bloody kids and activities here in Queensland. Our school holidays just finished today, so kids are back at school either tomorrow or Tuesday. Thank bloody God.
Spoken like a true parent.
Well, one of my kids has had 4.5 weeks off for a 2-week school holiday.
Well done.
So, yeah. And he's the one going back to school on Tuesday. So, but yeah, apart from that, not much else has been going on in my neck of the woods. So, yeah.
How's Bonnie?
She's good. She's asleep on the sofa. Yeah, I'm just looking at her now. Yeah, she's asleep. And one
How's
child.
the back?
Say again?
How's the Minister for Finance's back?
Oh, yeah, she's at work.
On a Sunday night?
Yeah, mate. Nurses don't
People
stop.
get sick on a Sunday night.
Nurse. Okay, yeah, okay, now I understand. All right. Thank you.
She doesn't stop.
Yes.
And yeah, I think one child's in the shower and the other one's probably in her room. So
All righty.
that's my household.
Well done, mate. Well done. Well, we'll go to our man in nowhere.
Righto. Well, I can't pick it up and move it because I've just started actually closing the fuselage up, but I'm doing thus.
Oh, Shark 20.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
yes, she's actually. I'm literally just starting to clamp and close the fuselage up, so I'm just letting the first lot of gluing.
It's
gluing
Wolverine.
set. But besides that,
Is that the 72nd or 48 scale?
no, I do believe it's the 72nd. Yeah, 172
Lovely.
by Dragon.
Yeah, Dragon. There's a name that's going to rapidly receding into plastic modeling history past.
So yeah,
Oh,
so I'm currently to that step there.
Okay. Oh, did you get the seats all done like what you were talking about last week? You had to do something with them, yank them out, or repaint them or something.
Yeah, no, I got them all painted up and done in like a khaki canvas sort of color, and yeah. But usual week, my son, he worked pretty much most of the week this week. He's got a week off now, but yeah, he's had some excitement and also asked me because of our high movement around certain areas and public spaces to be on the lookout for a certain vehicle that has a certain somebody in it that is trying to lure young children. So he's going to send me some information, and I'm going to take it to work, get it printed out, because he was telling me about it, and I said, well, dude, there's like 25 of us. We're always constantly around the parks. That's 25 extra set of eyes that are constantly near the parks. If you want, I'll draw up, you send me the photo, I'll print it out at work, I'll put it on the notice board and just basically say, if you see this vehicle, contact the local station ASAP.
Yeah.
So
one question,
Any
Bill,
of you
about
got
your
wood
son.
chippers out there?
Say again, Jim?
I had one question about your son. Close friend of mine, when he graduated Chicago Police Academy and was assigned, he worked the graveyard shift, midnight to 8, for a number of years until he was able to move up the ladder and gain enough seniority to start getting middle shift and later shift. Is your son having to pay the same?
Totally different here. You're both paid. So you do 2 days, 1 night shift, and then next time you'll do 2 night shifts, 1 day, so forth and so on. And
that sounds rougher. That sounds rougher. That's hard to get used to any kind of normal sleep habits.
They're 12-hour days. So yeah, but yeah, it is what it is, and yeah, it just so happened because I was actually having a chat with my son this afternoon, and yeah, I was talking about this dude that was really strange, and he was just like, oh, because he was complaining to us about being attacked by kids.
Hey, Terry.
And it was just like, oh, is it an old white beat up van? I'm like, yeah, it was an old white beat up van. And that's when he explained it to me. And I'm like, dude, just send me the shit. I'll draw up a poster. I'll put it on our notice board. And, you know, if we get a hit, we get a hit. And you guys get the intel you need. So, yeah. So, again, we're civil servants and we've got to do what we got to do to try and keep the community safe.
That's ultra creepy shit, man. Somebody start messing with kids, man. That's nasty. That's bad stuff.
So no, well, you know, if it wasn't a big thing, he probably wouldn't have mentioned it to me. But obviously, there's been a few reports come through, and they're actively looking for them.
Yeah. Yeah, Joe Leo, our man in the audience, the man from Joe worked as a retired police officer in here in the States. He worked for a number of years as a police officer. So he says here, wow, rotating every couple days. That's rough. Yeah. Joe, send your answer in the comments. Did you work a standard like one shift and then move to another after a certain amount of time? Or did you rotate? Did your police department rotate like what Bill just talked about with his son? Just curious.
No, well, see, that's the thing, Jim. We'll do 2 nights, 1 day, then 5 days off, and then do 2 days, 1 night, 5 days off.
Ah, okay. That's
So they get a good break in between. But yeah, you know,
well,
it's only gone that way recently because his troop that went through the academy was actually the largest troop of recruitment in 20 years.
Okay.
And most of
You
them,
need it down in New South Wales, all the fucking criminals.
most of them ended up up here.
Bankstown.
Yeah.
So, and then there's another troop going through recruitment now that I think is actually a touch bigger again, and not all, but some of them will be coming up here. So our numbers up here are about to explode.
So what's the relationship between the community at large and the police department? Do you get along? Is there tension? Is there attitude,
the general
negative
public
attitude toward police enforcement, law enforcement?
No, the general public is greatly appreciative, but the riffraff, you know,
The criminals don't like them.
Well, of course
plastic
not. Yeah.
gangsters, you know, the wannabe plastic gangsters, all act tough and stuff like that. Like, I'm constantly going around public places and removing FTP that's been written and sprayed on walls and stuff.
Yeah.
And if you don't know what FTP means, it's F the police.
Yeah. Yeah.
So anyway, let's move on to something more interesting.
Who should we go to? Any, meeny, miny, Paul.
Go. Right. I'm still working on this thing.
Thanks for telling us.
You're welcome. So the upper and lower hull are done. And playing with the turret, getting it ready for painting the inside of it.
Nice. Nice.
And I have made 2 new purchases.
Oh,
Good
you
man.
sound like you're confessing.
Yes, I'm a 1/16th addict, and I've just bought a leopard.
Bless me,
Hi, my
Father,
name is
for I have
Paul. I'm
sinned.
addicted to 116. I haven't
Yes,
bought
I've
a
just
kit for 8 months.
I haven't bought a kit since yesterday.
Yeah,
Or
well done, mate.
Wednesday. I got the
Paulie,
just
you can
work.
go 1 month without buying a kit, you'll get a coin.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's not going to happen. Yeah, I bought the Leopard 2 A7. So it should be quite large.
Oh my God, 16th scale?
Yeah. So it's about half a meter long.
You have to put it in the garage.
Yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
Jeffro. Yeah.
And I bought a model boat.
A boat.
Oh,
A boat.
Are you starting to, is Terry's influence starting to rub off on you? Are you going to make it a floaty?
Oh, I probably might have a go. It's a 135th boat.
Okay. Was it a
That's
PT boat or a
135th
snow boat or
doable.
something?
Vosper MTB.
Okay. Okay.
motor
Yeah.
boat.
Yep. That's what I
Yeah,
thought.
the 72 foot 6-inch one. I've got no idea I'm going to put either of them.
Yeah. Did you confess all this to your mom too?
You can put it in the bird bath.
The bird bath's not even half a meter round.
Pretend it's a dry dock.
No minute. I might have to get rid of Pete's Herman Marwade and try and fit the MTB up in there.
Oh, you could always donate built unwanted kits to hobby shops as display items.
Oh,
No hobby shops around here.
Ah, yeah, I got the same problem.
Is there a toy world?
No.
Hmm.
how about a public library?
Yeah, they want books.
Okay,
Well, mate,
said that.
bloody awesome.
Yeah, it's all fun.
Right, we're
Oh,
going to
yeah.
go.
Aubrey's
Someone
confessing
bought-
his purchasing sins here. I bought 8 mask sets overnight.
Only
Right. Well, where do I start?
Oh, you got water out of
You're not going to confess something too, are you, Jeffro?
No,
Okay.
nothing like that.
My
No,
name's Jeffro, and I bought.
No, I didn't buy anything. No, and I'll tell you why. It's an off pay week, so but payday is in a couple of days. So let's see, where do I start? All right. So I was sitting having a beer after golf with Colin the other day, and I said, "Did you see the link that I sent you about the air show in Taree in November?" And he said, "Oh yeah, I saw that." He said, "I saw that. Yeah." He said, "Okay, you're going to get tickets." And I said, "Well, do you want to go?" And he said, "Yeah, all right." Because we didn't get to go to the one in Scone because we couldn't get accommodation. So anyway, so I said, "All right." So I looked up the prices, and the prices were, there was just a standard ticket, and there was a gold ticket where you get a grandstand and you get access to the bar, which is like the most important thing probably.
Yeah.
And then there was the VIP ticket. And he said, "What's a VIP ticket entail?" And I said, well, you get to walk down the flight line, and you can with the pilots, and you can go to the pilot briefing, and you get to sit in something, and something else. Anyway, lots of sort of other stuff. And he said, "Yeah, let's do that." And I said, "Really? You want to really?" Because Colin's normally a budget type of guy. And I said, "All right, okay, well, that's what," he said, yeah. And then he starts, maybe because he just had a birthday or something and he's feeling generous to himself. So he said, "All right, well," and there's only like 20 of these VIP tickets available. So I said, "All right." So that's what we're doing in November. We're VIPing. And it's not very often we get to be VIPs, so that's kind of fun. Yeah, we just got to pray that it doesn't bloody rain, because as usual with these sorts of things, you don't get your money back. You get a reduced you don't get as much as what you hope to get. So yeah, it's hoping that it works.
Yeah.
Anyway, so there's that. We were going to go to a model show in Port Macquarie today. Didn't do that because we had a street party last night. We live in a cul-de-sac, and we had a street party last night for Christmas in July. So everyone came to out the front of our place, and we kind of run it, which means that there's a lot, you got to set up lots of lights and tables and there's heaps of shit to do, organise timber for the fire pit and all that stuff. So I did all that, and that was fine. It was a little bit of rain, but it was good. Even though there's not as much to pack up as what we used to do years ago, there was still a heap of stuff to do this morning. So by the time we frigged around and took everything back that people leave behind and pack up tables and lights and everything, I couldn't be bothered driving 2 hours to Port Macquarie and back. So I didn't do that. So think of the money I saved. So model-wise, I've been playing with my Heinkel. I've sent the little fella some photos.
You'll go blind.
So that's coming along. she's a chunky girl,
Nice.
I have to say. So they're coming along. I'm kind of almost up to the painting stage. But I've got to get some little. Yeah, no. Well, we might get something. Yeah, well, like I said, it's payday tomorrow, so yeah, I'll probably get a lay-by out or something. So yeah, so I'm kind of got to stage. As you can see, we've got some little things sticking out there, and that's just so that I could avoid breaking off the 32s that are sticking out the side there. And there's a few more of those to go on. So what I'm going to do is, so I've spent heaps of time masking this week. So I'm going to make some little smaller sort of cones that I can tape on there, or use liquid mask or something. Liquid mask those on so that I don't do something stupid and bump one of the other mini machine guns that are going to be sticking out of it when I go to paint it. And I'm going to, and I'll keep that, and I'll expose that engine there because I was always kind of going to, but I've got a good excuse now because the one on the starboard side, that the cowling bits come in like about 10 parts, and fitting those together was a real bastard. Didn't enjoy that very much, and so even just because of that, I'll expose the engine, but I won't install that until the very end. But otherwise, it's, yeah, apart from that, it's going all right. Chunky airplanes always, there's always a little bit of fit problems, but otherwise it's been a nice build, nice and pleasant. Yeah, that's about it. Back to you in the studio. Oh, the masking, the mask from the Eduard mask were really, really good. They're really awesome. If I had to say anything, I'd say they're always shrink a little bit. Thanks, Joe. They always shrink just a little bit, so they're always just a little bit small, which means that you have to place them really carefully because if you put them right close to the edge, you've always got a big gap on one side, so you've got to place them really carefully. And the mask, as a result of that, you've got to take it off and put it on and take it off and put it on until you get it exactly right. And you'd sort of think the adhesion would deteriorate after that, but it really doesn't. They're really good. Yeah, I used to always persist with liquid mask and I'm doing my own masking, but stuff that I couldn't be doing that anymore. So every time I get a kit now, I'm going to get a masking set with it. Thank Christ I got it for this one because you know how Germans love glass. So yeah,
Wunderbar.
That's huzzah.
Huzzah.
That's it. That's carry on, please.
Well, we here he is. We'll put him there.
Hey.
How are you?
Okay. Well, you have the photos, Jason.
I do.
Post some progress of the week that was in modeling for me. No, it's not the Henkel.
I know, but it's all in the same realm.
That is, those are some of the tires off the Jeep that I'm working on, the Tacom 35th scale kit. Yeah, I did the dry brushing on them. Same thing with the jerry cans. Got to lighten everything up. I notice it has a tinge. It's a tinge too dark, so I'm going to take a faded olive drab color and give everything a good dry brush with that. So it's coming along nicely. I took some light olive drab. The base coat is XF62 olive drab, to me a color, and then I took a lighter olive drab and just gently sprayed that into the middle of all the panels on the body and on the underside and on the trailer. And there's the underside of the chassis, and
nice.
now I want to get all the layering of the paint done, so then I can start weathering and dirtying up this thing. You know how Jeeps are; they're like tanks. They went through the ground they were driving through, not over. They went through it like tanks. So as you can see the layering there, I tried to lighten it up with a a lighter shade olive drab. And that's a great thing about if you have enough model paints in your collection, folks, and you buy enough different manufacturers shades of olive drab, you're literally going to have every olive drab color in the world. So you have plenty of thank you, Joe. Pardon me, Aubrey. It's 4:40 a.m. Excuse me.
Nice grant.
So anyway, that is the other project I'm working on. That is that is an old tank that's been sitting on the shelf for a long time. That's a TACM M3 Grant, painted up in the colors of one of the units within the 7th Armored Division, the famed Desert Rats. And these are tracks that I got from a friend of mine at a swap meet. They're actually Asuka or Tosca rubber band tracks for another model, and he gave them to me for free. So I'm gonna fit them to the Grant because I screwed up the Lincoln Link tracks that came with the Grant kit really bad. Just didn't work, and I wound up throwing them out. And this one's for Aubrey. There you go, Aubrey, and for Joe. Those are the weathering fluids. If you go look back at what I've got there, that's what I'm using to color the tracks. Those are just enamel-based weathering fluids. You can get them from AK, but you know what else you can get if you want, which will last you longer and is actually easier to control? Artist oils. Just get yourself some basic colors of artist oils and mix them, and you can get the same, and they're easier to control than enamel-based weathering.
Take a long time
there's
to dry
the
that
tracks.
for
That's how
that
they
again.
look now. That's how they look now. I'm gonna have to attach them. And it's going to be a little bit of a, it's not going to just simply glue them on and you're done. No, these things are a bit too big for this model. So I'm going to have to mess with them and to get them to fit more convincingly, because if I leave them just as they are, it's going to look like a toy, and I don't want to ruin that nice model. So, and what else? Oh, I'm also working on, I got something else here on the screen. You can put me on big screen again, Jason, please. Got something for the Key 15 I'm working on. Let's see if I can get that thing to, yeah, there it is. It's a Dead Design mask set for the Key 15 airplane I'm working on, because that's just one big greenhouse canopy, and there's seemingly 100 frames to mask, so I'm not going to do that. So I bought that. That came this week. And then here's that kit I was talking about. There it is. Just wanted to show it to you because I love that paint scheme. I love that paint scheme. It's like this model emulates a kit that I built when I was a kid by Monogram. Same model, an M3 Grant, but the scheme you're looking at was done by a modeler I grew up admiring, kind of like my hero that got me started in model building, a guy by the name of Shepard Payne. He's been gone for a number of years now, but he was
one of his books.
Yeah, right. Yeah, he's been gone for about 10 years now, 11 years. The reason is I just love that scheme. It was so unique and so cool. And you can find photos of the real thing. I came across a few photos of Grants with the mini art. Aubrey, is that with the interior?
Yep.
And I came upon no, Dork is as well. It reminds me I got to get another cup of coffee. So thank you, Dork, and welcome.
Hey, Dorka.
Another fellow American. All right. So anyhow, it's just such a cool scheme. I couldn't turn it down. I wanted to paint this thing just as it is. But it's a really nice model. If anybody wants to get a good Grant tank model without too many parts to build, the TACM copies are really basic kits, but they go together very well. There's no interior. There's no engine compartment interior. The suspension they try to make workable. My advice is just glue it in place. Workable suspension winds up being a pain in the ass when it comes to installing the tracks later on. So just keep the drive sprocket and the idler wheel movable. It'll help when putting tracks on, especially if you're going to go with rubber band or like Fruhl model heavy metal tracks or something like that. Anyhow, that's me. That's the week that was. Back to you.
Well done, mate.
Back to the studio.
Well done.
Thank you.
That's my
Well, everybody's had a great week there. Awesome stuff. Well, excuse me. I'd like to thank everybody for turning up that did on Tuesday night. That was great. Love your support working on this.
Right, you build a boat.
Yeah, a ship actually, not a boat. Thanks.
Yeah, that's right. Yep, a ship.
And yeah, just really, really appreciate everybody. It's great, and it's as I was speaking to Jeff, I was thinking about even stopping it and just doing it and not bothering. But yeah, I'm very thankful that I got mates and people around that think it's okay. So appreciate that. Right, for those that I don't think I showed last week. I'll just switch cameras here. We'll go down to, here we go. So I finished one of the loading cranes. And there it is. And it's got the ladder in the center there, inside the crane there. Yep, it works. This part here, whatever, the hook. So inside, hang on. Inside each of these connecting points is a 0.2 millimeter piece of brass rod, and that is 0.4 or something. This little one here that goes through that. That was a bit exciting trying to put all that together. So yeah, quite happy with that. When I left on the Tuesday night, I was working on these funnels here. Now, Trumpeter in their exquisite moulding. Anybody that watched Tuesday night would have seen these things were absolutely useless. So I packed them with a bit of perfect plastic putty and let them go for a couple of days, and I will be moving. I've sanded them. But I've got to run 2,000 over it, and I've got to run 5,000 over it. They are ready. I mean, I could paint them, and I could use, say, Mr. Hobby 1500, but there's just tiny bits that I'm not happy with there. So, but they'll be ready for photo etch on Tuesday night's show, and yeah, that's going to be great with that. Yeah,
you might want to fill Aubrey. Jason is working on his North Carolina battleship, North Carolina, on Tuesday nights, and it's on the same channel.
Yeah, so, if you haven't subscribed to this one, Aubrey, this is Aussie Scale Modeler. That's what it's on. I do live streams on Tuesday nights. They are now at 8 o'clock, so people like Jim, if he gets an extra hour's beauty sleep. And
not enough for me, mate.
Oh, mate, I'll do my best, okay? But yeah, so that's why I've moved it to 8 o'clock. I can hang around. And yeah, so I got an eagle yesterday. And I just noticed Joe talking about golf. Yeah, on the 9th, 548 metre par 5, I got an eagle. My second shot landed 30 odd centimetres from the hole, so was quite happy about that. Yeah. So that was good. What else? Dad's leaving tomorrow. He won't be back till January. It's going to be sad. We went out to dinner for my darling wife's birthday on Wednesday. We went out to dinner Friday night, but her birthday was Wednesday, and she turned 21, so a lucky man. I've got to get her to Specsavers. That's probably the right thing to do, but, why rush these things? Don't want to surprise anybody. But yeah, it was great. Again, having all of 4 generations at a dining table is a pretty special occasion. So it was great to watch Dad's interaction with Dad and Mum's interaction with everybody. So yeah, it was very cool. What else is?
Oh, Jason, I was wanting to know: do your grandchildren know that great granddad rides a bicycle like a maniac throughout Australia?
Yeah, they have questioned his sexuality. Yes. Yeah. I mean,
I was thinking insanity, but
oh no, I'm more leaning to the
Well,
sexuality.
question that.
Hey, so Dad and I went out. I played this up. Him and I went out for a father-son. I just went out for a hit, and Dad was driving, and I tell you what, he's as deaf as a doorpost and blind as a bat. And I said, Dad, I said, and he's only driving a golf cart that's speed limited. I said, mate, the way you drive, I'd be happier sitting next to Stevie Wonder wearing sunglasses while he's driving at night with the headlights off. I mean, and I'm pointing over there. There's the ball. The ball's like 5 meters in front of us, and he can't see the bloody thing. I'm like, oh God! I said, Dad, tree, and he couldn't hear. We know. Oh, did my head in.
Wait a minute. I just wanted. Sorry to interrupt you. I got a question. How did he wind up getting behind the steering wheel if you knew all of this going into it?
I didn't know it was that bad.
Oh, I see. Okay.
No, he hasn't run into any walls while he's been over, so I thought, okay, you can see a tree.
Doesn't he drive a car though?
He does. I don't know how. Maybe.
Yeah, that's a miracle.
Braille?
Yeah,
But he doesn't.
Drives by Braille. Bump. Time to stop.
But then he's got Mum in the passenger seat, and she's going to let you know if you're going to hit anything. I'm
never go.
I just had a
his left
bucket moment.
left ear.
Richard, watch out for the pedestrians.
His left ear must be worn out, I reckon. Because damn. I mean, but anyway, it was great. And he was very cuddly. He was very strange. That's a bit, but he's been very last week. Very come here, son, and I'm like. But even on we caught up. We played a few hours with these guys from Victoria today, and he even like I'm 60, right? And 60 next year, but he was even at 80. He kept his role as making his son feel like he was this big. Oh, come on, my boy, put it in the hole. I'm like, oh, fuck off, Dad. You know, fuck you, Dad. You can do it. You can do it.
You're in a
I'm like,
little
oh.
game or something like
Come
that.
through the bedroom door. Come on, my boy, get it in the hole.
I just wanted to go in the hole or in the water. Like there was just nowhere to hide, and he just kept at it. I'm like, oh God, mate. I got I get a par, and he, oh, you're the best, and like he made sure everybody was
Who's my boy? Who's my boy?
Yeah, oh, it was funny, God.
Who's your daddy?
God, I wanted to play. I almost, and he wouldn't let me take a club out of my bag. Like I get to the green or whatever, and he'd out with me putter, and he'd walk me up. Here's your putter, son. I'm like, oh fuck, please help me. Yeah.
That will be your turn next.
Son golf outing.
I chipped on I played this shot and landed on the green, and it was like about 18 foot from the hole. Like you sent out a search party to find the hole. It was that far away. And he's there going, oh, that's a fantastic shot. What a shot, son. That's just Brett. I'm like, oh, God. Jesus Christ. I said, Dad, there the hole. He says, but you're on the green. So well done. I'm like, oh. I reckon he was playing, eh? He was playing.
He was taking the piss out of you something hard.
And he didn't stop. And I thought, at this moment, I went, I bet you Jim, Paul, Jeff Bro, James, Bilge, and Dom Woosh, they were there going, well done. Keep it going.
Oh, God, yeah.
Now we know where you get it from.
Yeah, that would have been recorded and put up on Facebook.
Yeah,
Good
games.
It's the same he wasn't there when you got the eagle.
How was Wednesday night, Paulie?
Oh, it wasn't bad. They took their time with it.
What happened?
Oh, you didn't watch?
When you had Klein on the side again, what about his ruling? Oh, it's okay. The shoulder charge to the head was okay because he was on the ground. Oh,
shoulder charge, smolder charge.
Yeah, but anyway, that was my week. It's great. It's going to be sad to see Dad go tomorrow. Really hope he stays safe. And like he's going to Carnarvon Gorge tomorrow. They're going there for 5 days. I said, what are you going to do up there, mate? He's gone, oh, we're going to walk all the tracks. I'm like, you're 80. You don't have to walk anymore. Like, you know, like why would you go bushwalking at 80? Like there's places you can fall off to with your fragileness. So, no, I didn't give him a tip. Joe, I did not give him a tip. I still got respect for the old man. So, yeah.
Well,
but other than that, that's where I am. Yeah, and we're just, free for all, folks. We're into an hour. I think everybody's been covered. Chunk was sent the link, so hopefully he can get in here tonight. That'd be great. And, yeah. Let there be rock, folks.
Yeah, I'm going to take a moment to step away. You're going to get another cup of coffee. Be right back, folks.
Have you making it for everybody?
In the words of Dom, be right back.
Probably not.
I have mine black, Jim.
2SM, thanks.
Why with none for the obvious reason? Thanks, Jim.
What? Because you're sweet enough, Jeffro?
Oh, wow.
Well, I wasn't going to say that, but...
Oh, jeez.
Good Lord.
Trust the bloody cook.
I was just going to bring you back to reality, that was all.
Come back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity.
How's that chopper going, Bilge?
Yeah, I'm currently waiting for glue to kick off.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to gluing all that cockpit glass with the bloody Aquadeer either. You know how long it takes for that to go off?
Yeah, well, I'm gonna tempt fate with this one because I'm gonna have doors open and stuff, so there's gonna be plenty of ventilation. I'm gonna try and use Nigel's trick with just a smidge of extra thin in the corners.
Yeah. I could do the same. I could do the same thing just with a tiny bit of super glue gel, but I'm just going to have to because otherwise I'm just not going to be able to hold it together.
Buddy, I see that Joe says he's a 2% with a drop of 2% milk. He's on a diet. I've seen some photos of you, Joe. You're on a seafood diet, big fella. You seafood and bloody eat it.
That's like, you haven't got normal milk over there, Joe. You have like half and half and you have 2%. I mean, doesn't anybody just drink whole milk? That's
available.
That's odd, that stuff.
That's available, Jeffro. Yeah.
You
get whole milk. Yeah.
And you get like those little sachets.
Yeah,
creamer.
Yeah, you
Coffee
can
creamer.
get whole milk. Sure. Yeah, you can buy
Coffee
that. Yeah.
creamer.
I don't drink too much milk, but I get whole milk yogurt and things like that. It's got a little bit more body to it. But yeah, it's available. Yeah, you can have it if you want it.
I remember going to a Denny's once, and I had to ask for a jug of whole milk on the side.
I'll be back.
Well, probably so. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. Yeah. Why are you eating at a Denny's? That's my question.
For the novelty element of it.
I tell you what, you want to eat at a diner that serves breakfast food. I would recommend places other than Denny's.
Cigarette? No.
You know. Never been there before.
Joe is Jason. Well, Jason's not there, but Joe's quite svelte now. He went from 265 at retirement, now at 190. Shit, that's almost 100 pounds he lost. Good for you, Joe. He's type 2 diabetic. So that means he's really got to watch his food intake and what he, how much and what he eats. So yeah. Yeah, especially
Yeah.
especially nowadays with sugar in just about everything.
I think Jason's just jealous because he doesn't have teeth. He can't have that much variety of food.
I used to work with a guy years ago. I used to work with a guy who didn't have any choppers, and he would eat Cheetos. You know, the soft
yeah.
ones, not the crunchy
Yeah, yeah.
Cheetos, and he just gum them in his mouth.
Oh God.
Disgusting.
Yeah, I bet your knees love it, Joe. Yeah, you lose 100 pounds,
Yeah.
knees and your heart and your back are going to be very grateful. Yep. That's
When you
for
play
sure.
golf, Joe, do you walk or do you use a cart? Probably a cart.
Good question. Yeah, I mean, when you golf, Jeffro, do you cart or do you walk?
I'm poor, so I walk.
Okay. Well,
I don't like using a cart just because.
Joe walks too.
Because I'm quite happy to walk. Most of my golf, if I play by myself, I only do 9 holes, so that's fine. And if I do 18 holes, a cart would be nice, but it's fine. I usually
All
just.
right, I gotta step away for a second, folks. I'll be right back. I gotta get my coffee ready. It's Nescafe, by the way, folks. I'm having Nescafe.
Oh, just
Is
one
it
of
a
the
bit tight this week, Jim?
yeah, the more salubrious brands. That's like sweepings off the floor, isn't it?
It could be international rust.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with the roast.
Nothing
But
right with it
talking about
either.
getting steps in, I think we put out maybe 15 to 20 cubic meters of mulch this week on the gardens in Lismore. That's 2 trucks loaded up with 4 cube each, and then you literally pull up next to the garden beds, just cone everything off. The traffic can go get stuffed, and you just start shoveling out of the truck, walking out into the gardens and spreading it.
What I used to do, I had a ute, and I used to like using the ute because it meant that I could get into smaller spaces. But if I was working on a roundabout and I had to mulch that, I had a labourer up on the back of the ute, and he'd be loading up garbage bins.
Yep.
And I'd get him to fill them right up to the top, and I'd just carry them on my shoulder across the road to the garden. And that way, when I got them down off my shoulder, I could just spread it around. Rather than just dumping in big piles, you could spread it around literally where you wanted it, and that was it. You know, you might spread it out a bit more, but generally you get more control like that.
Yeah,
And,
we use they're like a muck shovel for like in stables.
Yeah. Like a coal shovel. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you take the scoop of that, and it's just you walk up and you just sort of roll and flick at the same time, and
Good for
spread it
top
out.
dressing.
Yeah, but we're doing, our top dressings are like 2 to 3 inches thick.
Yeah.
You know, there's trucks that can do
we
that.
do that after we go through and weed. Like we pull all the big weeds, and all the small shit, we spray it, wait for it to die off, and we'll go through and mulch it.
Yeah. We used to always do all our mulch. Well, we'd mulch with it. If you do something new or something, you'd do a bit of mulching through the year, but generally you do all your mulching in winter.
Yeah.
That's
basically all we've done for the last 3 weeks is mulch.
Yeah. Sorry, James, what was that?
When I was in Cairns, there was a guy getting around, and he had a like a reverse vacuum mulching truck, so it would blow out of like a 10-inch pipe, and the guy would stand beside the truck, and literally it would blow to wherever he directed the nozzle.
Yeah, but you can only use it on big areas though, like on big developments, and you could use it on like a garden.
And
get everywhere.
delicate plants do not like getting hit by wood chip because it just shreds them.
Yeah.
Because like I've seen what happens when the guys don't pay attention to where they're pointing the shoot of a chipper, and if they're pointed at a tree or something and start shooting chip, it'll strip the bark off the tree. So, I mean, yeah, if it's a big open space that you're just mulching prior to planting, so be it. But yeah, nah, I wouldn't be doing it around plants and delicates and stuff like that. You'll just destroy everything.
Get rid of the plants.
Concrete.
Voice
That's
from
it.
the wilderness.
Bloody oath. Yeah.
We would have a beautiful world then.
It'd be
Me and
beautiful.
Bilge wouldn't have a job.
What happens?
We wouldn't have a world then. Me and Bilge wouldn't have a job.
What do you mean? You're
You could
retired.
paint
aren't you?
concrete. There you go.
Oh, I'm retired, but still, hey, once a horticulturist, always a horticulturist.
Yeah. Okay. Oh.
Oh, we got a new. I think we got a new person in the audience. Jason,
G'day, Leo.
greetings from Denmark. It's already 27
Okay.
there. Ooh. Okay, and
There
it's
we go.
1 o'clock in the afternoon. No, pardon me. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Well, please, if you want to, like and subscribe and share. We'd love to have some more Danish people in here.
And if you're a modeler with photos, send them in. We'll show them.
Yes, that's right.
And when
Thank
it
you
gets
for
hot, let
reminding
us
me,
know.
Bill. Yes, folks. Go to the email address you see going by your eyes on the bottom of the screen. Post your pictures of your models there. All are welcome, and we'll be glad to have you. And if you like what you see and hear going on in this so-called organized chaos we call a live stream, then please like and subscribe. Leave a comment. Do all the things that promote stuff that YouTube recognizes as progress.
You're really good at this, Jim. Have you ever thought of that?
Yeah, I have, and I've been urged to do this, and I should have done it when I was a kid with my voice. When my voice changed at age 12.
Did your voice change? Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah, you should have heard it before then. My calling was in the media market somewhere, and I never responded to it. I went the working man's way because the paychecks were steady, money, green, moolah.
You realise you probably because listening from your angle, you probably think you've got a voice like Robert Mitchum or something, but really, it's kind of not.
No, I don't think it's very good myself. I don't think it's very good myself, Jeffro, but people like it. And I've had a lot of people say, hey, why don't you have your own channel going, bro? Why don't you get your own stuff going? And I'm like, yeah, I know. I've never been motivated to do it. GB, look who's in the house, GB.
Hi, GB.
What the hell? Where have you been?
Gary?
Holy cow. I mean, I know Australia is a big continent, but mate, where the bloody hell have you been?
Yeah, I send him every week. I send him a fucking link.
Well, let's not welcome him back with a hammer. Let's welcome him back with some happiness. I mean, hey, GP. I mean,
fucking GB, get your ass on.
Guy's not only a heck of a modeler, but he's got great production work on his stuff that he was making. He said I believe it was son was helping him with the editing and everything, and it was getting real sharp. Because that's the other part that I don't know about anyone else on here, but I find it very. It's some real nice eye candy when people not only post a model, and everyone starts out right. You build a model, you take a photo, whatever. But there are some folks you got on your channel list you watch, and they throw some extra production value into their videos, like Restoration Jim, my man from Michigan. His latest video. Did anyone see that? You should watch that of the Cobra, the Shelby Cobra that he restored. And what I'm saying is that when people do that extra touch with editing, little production values, things like that, that really makes a difference in how your videos are go over with your audience. And for me personally, it makes me want to go back and watch them again. And that's the thing, you're trying to get people to watch them again, not just once. And that's why you got to keep creating new stuff, and then you got guys who've got followers that'll watch you no matter what. And guys like Night Shift. But there's a really good bloke right there in Ozland, Clayton, Workbench Hobbies.
Clayton Ockerby.
Yeah, that's him. Yeah, he was on the last. he was on part of the last M4H back in March. He was part of the Australian group, and he's a heck of a modeler and a really nice guy. I communicate with him because I send him a message every time he posts a video because he does such great work. But he does some real neat little cut-ins and edits and stuff like that on his videos. It's stuff like that brings me back because you can post a model, you can post you building the model, and then you can add some extras in there, which, editing and stuff like that, it takes a little bit of work. But when the finished product, it's stuff like that I find kind of neat. Well, don't leave me hanging, everyone. Give me some feedback here. What do you think? Do videos?
No, you're doing great. You carry on.
Yeah, no. I'm just saying, with videos with extra stuff like that, do they catch your eye? Do they make you think, hey, this guy's not just a good modeler, but he's got some pretty cool production values. He throws some neat stuff in there. I mean, does that have any effect on anyone? When you watch those things, does it matter?
Until I lost my laptop, Jim, I used to have an intro and an outro.
Yeah. There you go. That's a great thing to start with. Yeah. Have an intro and an outro. Yeah.
Just short. It was only a couple of seconds, but it was just, the key thing. It was just what I did.
That was a great movie, Joe. He played a pretend preacher. That was a really good one.
Oh, you're talking about
Robert
Beckham's film?
Yeah. Five Card Stud was like a revenge type western with Dean Martin. Dean Martin actually played a pretty good cowboy.
Yeah, Dean Martin was a singer first, and then he
was a hell of a man.
He was a crooner.
Any man that can slide down a fire pole while singing a song with a cigarette in one hand and a martini in the other gets my vote.
Yeah. Well, Dean was part of the famed Rat Pack with Frank Sinatra, Sammy Davis Jr., and Peter Lawford and a few others.
Dean was actually in both, Joe. He was in the Sons of Katie Elder as well.
Oh, here we are. Here's our man.
Hey, Chunk.
There he is. Welcome in, Chunk. Glad you can make it.
Hoi.
Yeah, right. I know. That was Dean's Dean's MO.
We all did. I always liked him more than Sinatra. Because Dean always looked like he was just making it up as he goes, which apparently was part of his thing, even though it looked like he hadn't rehearsed anything, and then he just sort of just did it like he was just making it up.
Well, a lot of those guys
seemed to work.
Yeah, a lot of those guys come from an era where, your script was only a framework of what you did. It was more like it was more of a improv kind of thing, a vaudeville kind of thing. A lot of comics worked that way back then.
For the Rat Pack, I think it was, yeah.
Yeah.
I think probably Sinatra would be probably the most polished, but
well, you know what? Frankly, with no pun intended, with Frank Sinatra, I've always liked him when he was a crooner. I did not really care for the music he made as chairman of the board. I preferred him as modest, young Frank as a crooner back in the World War II days. He had a great voice for it. Wonderful voice.
Yeah.
Aubrey's signing off.
All right, mate.
Okay, Robbie. Take care, buddy.
All right,
Thanks for tuning in. See you next week.
See you Tuesday night, mate.
Yes, Monty's, but yeah, we swabbert. Yes. Yeah. So anyway, Jason, have you been in contact with your client, and is he been kept abreast of the progress?
Well, he watches Tuesday nights in the background, and he's quite amazed, actually.
I'm surprised your eyes are still in your head after you do a couple hours of that stuff.
Yeah, it does sort of get to you a bit there, but anyway.
Yeah, I bet. I mean, I can imagine what those guys. Remember the guys in World War II who looked at the photo reconnaissance photographs with the magnifying glass, and they just went over it hour after hour. I wonder if those guys had what their vision was like after the war.
Probably.
It would be Cannonball Run.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was-
I've got to
That
get
was
to
just a big
America.
answer. They just had so much fun making that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was.
Didn't take anything seriously.
That was, you know what that was? That was one of those goofball 1960s movies made in the 1980s. That's what it was.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
was
everybody
gonna
had
say
fun in
that
that.
the
Movies of the
original-
night, I'll let you know.
the
That was one of
original
Jackie
Ocean's
Chan's-
11.
That was one of Jackie
Ocean's
Chan's first
11.
movies.
I'm sorry, Jeffro?
That was one of Jackie Chan's first movies.
No kidding, was it?
It was
Really?
his first American movie. The rest of the time, he came over from Hong Kong, and I'm pretty sure it was his first American. Nobody knew who he was.
Yes. Yeah, Jackie Chan. I forgot. You know, there's a name that's kind of disappeared from the front page of Hollywood. What did he retire from acting or something?
He probably got a
produces
bit old.
more,
Probably just got a
writes and
little old, I
produces
think.
more.
One at a time. I can't hear you.
I think he writes and produces more.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. Thank you. Oh, we got an update from GB on what he's doing here. Let's see what's he doing. I'm working on the XB Interceptor at the moment. Can someone help me out here? What's an XB Interceptor? GB?
It's one of those board cars. Mad
What's
Max.
It's the Mad Max car, Jim.
Oh, okay. Nice. I
Yeah,
like
the black on black.
Big
that. I
black
like
one.
that. I'll tell you what.
Like most board, they just blow.
Yeah, the first two films are great. After that, that movie series should have been discontinued. It was just waste. You know, they're trying to get blood from a turnip after that.
Did it say after the first one or the second one?
After the second
I
one.
have a
Yeah, I agree.
question for Gary.
Oh, Dave Allen. Yep.
Oh, Dave Allen was great. Yeah, every
Yeah.
Friday night.
Yeah, a friend of mine.
Dave Allen at large.
My late brother's best friend. His father was a Irish immigrant from County Cork in Ireland, and they would watch Dave Allen with him, and his father. My brother's best mate's father would be laughing at all the pub jokes that Dave would tell, and they didn't get it. My brother and his friend, they were like, they were 10 years old, 12 years old, like, well, we don't get it. And now I found some Dave Allen episodes on YouTube, and surprisingly, they're not edited or controlled content or anything like that. And I get some of the jokes now, not all of them, but I get some. Because he's so Irish when he's telling these jokes. It's just pure Irish. That it's not that he's speaking a language. I'm saying it's just like, I think I have to move to Ireland to get the context of some of the jokes he's telling.
Did you ever see the one where it was a sketch and he was talking about there's a thing in Ireland where you have to try and get, if there's a funeral, you have to try and get to you have to try and have your funeral earlier in the day because you'll get to heaven sooner than everybody else. So you have to try and get you have to have your funeral as early as possible in the day. So there's two lots of funeral processions, and they're going along, and one lot are going along the road with their casket, and then this other lot come out of another church that they're going past, and they say, "Oh shit, there's another church. Oh, we're just going to walk a little bit faster." And so the other lot walks a little bit faster. Next day they're running, and the next minute they come along, and there's an old lady with a pram. So they get the baby out of the pram. They get the pram, and they put the coffin on the pram. And they're wheeling it along. Next minute, puts him over. They all fall into a ditch. Someone comes along, they hijack a car, so they put the coffin in the car and they all go along. That was the funniest thing. And it went for about 5 minutes. They're all going along different things. And then they get to the cemetery and there's already a cemetery going on. So they missed out anyway. And it was just so funny. It was just hilarious. It was just like silent comedy, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did you
very, very funny.
ever see the Bionic Man sketch where he met the Bionic Woman? They ran
think
into
so.
each other and they fell apart. It's visual. It's visual.
I think so. I can't remember.
Me telling you is not anywhere near as funny as you seeing it. It's visual comedy.
Yeah.
That's what I liked about Dave Allen. He employed visual comedy as well as his jokes he would tell in between sketches.
Yeah.
When he sat there in the stool with his 70s polyester suit on and his 70s style boots,
And he
had a drink in one hand and a cigarette in the other.
Yeah. I saw him on stage once at Newcastle, and he was filthy. He swore a lot more than he does on TV.
Yeah, I bet. I mean, Red Fox was the same way. So was Lenny Bruce. Yeah.
He was very old. He was well into his late 60s, maybe early 70s or something when he was there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, good old Dave Allen. Yeah, that used to be a regular on my local PBS station that showed all the British television stuff I grew up with as a kid. I mean, that's why I've got an in on
he's doing the industry.
some of the oddities, as I used to call it, of language of the empire.
Yeah,
and the pronunciations. I remember asking my dad about certain things. You know, like what is it, Dad? Is it aluminum or aluminium?
Aluminium.
He said, depends on what part of the world you're in, son. So when in
always
Rome,
was and always will be aluminium.
Oh, I understand, but over here it's spoken that way. So we say tomato, you say tomato.
Now we say maters.
I knew someone would have some Australian slang on it, so that's okay. That's okay. I'm learning.
You do.
Oh, by the way, speaking of learning, did anyone see Friday's installment of Mechanic Steve and his work on the Chieftain on Australian Armor and Artillery?
Yes, I think I did.
Yeah.
I swore to God he actually mentioned Mr. Hughes a couple of times.
He probably did.
Oh, they do all the time.
Yeah, he probably did. Hey, my question is this, Mr. Hughes, those guys don't look like they've aged a day. They still look like they're in high school.
Yeah.
I mean, what the heck?
Aussies.
That's just annoying.
No, they're British.
Yeah, Mr. Hughes is British.
Oh, they don't get any sun, see?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if anybody else noticed that, but I think they've been making videos of like 5 years, like 2021, I think is when they first started. And both of them look like, I mean, all of them do. They all look like they're under 25 years old.
I love Jack's shirt. My to-do list, your mum.
You talking about the diminutive one?
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks like he'd be a pretty tough take in a fight.
Oh yeah, he'd be a little pit bull, man. He'd be a pit bull.
Well, that's a matter of opinion, Sarah. I could say the same thing about where I'm at too. So could.
Oh, hi, Sarah Jane.
God's Country. You know what God's Country used to be? La Crosse, Wisconsin, where old style beer was brewed. They called it God's Country.
Nah, we got God's Country.
See what I'm saying? It's open to interpretation.
I've got a picture there from Gary, Jim.
I'm sorry?
I got a picture there to share from Gary.
Just remember, Sarah Jane. Just remember, Sarah Jane. It's why the British Empire invaded everywhere, so they could try and actually find God's country.
Let me see. Let me get that up there. No, can't do it. Jason, can you help me out here? I'm having a problem. There's a photo here, and I can't put it on screen.
When Europeans first came to Australia, it was a beautiful place.
Okay, and
that's the Interceptor from Mad Max, not the black on black.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Can
That's
you
the
zoom in
first-
on that? Is there any way to get closer on that? I want to.
I'll have to see what I can do.
Okay.
I'll go back and look at the photo.
Okay. Joe found some great coffee. Okay, I must have my medications now. Finally, shot my best golf score, and now my coffee.
Well done, Joe. Well done.
Just
Yeah.
getting better and better, Joe.
Yeah. So, are you getting near Jason's handicap of 100?
Who, Jeffro or what?
Joe.
Oh,
It was 100, right? Or
I'm
was
not
it?
a-
Or was it 1,200?
yeah, probably 1,200, Jimmy.
I think my father's handicap when he was at the peak of his game was 75.
How can you have a handicap of 75?
No, his best game, his best
Well,
score.
he shot his best round.
Probably I'm going back when I was still wiping my nose on my mum's skirt. So
Last
going back
week.
a very, very long way.
Oh, we got a reply for you, Jeffro, from Sarah Jane. The Empire spread and seeing nowhere was better, got rid of the Empire and left you all to it. Okay, well, there you go. There's your answer.
There's a zoomed in.
Yeah, okay.
There's a zoomed in picture.
You know why we have the Commonwealth Games, Sarah Jane? It's so that England can find out which one of their territories has got the fastest slaves.
Okay, here's one for you, Jason. Joe's about a 12 handicap. Usually
Well done, mate.
mid-80s.
Well done.
My first score in the 70s in years. Okay, well, good for you, Joe.
Well done, young man. Congratulations.
Yeah, I can't imagine my golf game being even worth the opportunity to go to a golf course and try it. I mean, I think I'd be
Right.
better off just going to the local sand lot and just firing off shots on a pitching wedge and see how far left and right they go.
Jimmy, putt-putts for everybody, okay? Putt-putts a family affair. Hey?
That's mini golf, Jim.
Yes, I
mini
know.
golf.
I know. Yeah. I've had my share of mini golf too. Yeah. Yeah. In fact, there's a very famous, locally famous miniature golf establishment back in the part of Chicago I grew up on. So, but as far as I know, it's still there. They had to shut down during the pandemic, of course, but I think because it was such a local icon, it reopened. There it is. Now we got a close up. Thank you. Oh, wow. Nice. Very colorful.
Yeah, that looks good.
That's actually
that's-
Max's Interceptor, ain't it?
We make
Yes,
that.
that's Gary, GB Models.
Okay. That is
Oh,
really nice.
Gary. Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. Nice,
Really
nice
nice.
car.
That's his DDA Interceptor, I think.
Oh,
The only thing I could never figure out was what the MTP stood for.
Mobile
Metropolitan-
Pursuit, Mobile Force Pursuit.
Yeah,
Oh, MFP. Sorry, yeah, right.
I always thought Mobile Pursuit Force would have made more sense, but
Oh, look at that, Jeffro.
oh,
There's been a
that's a-
retort.
oh, I feel like I've got this hideous burn on my arm.
Out of his son, mate. We have it here in Australia, remember?
You know, they've been getting it over there too, you know? It's going
Yeah, I
crazy
heard
over
plenty
there.
of it. Yeah.
27.
And they're just
And look at
Oh,
this. Look at this. We got this from our man in Denmark, Leo.
And a-
It says,
And a
"God
very
gifted
nice flag it
Denmark,
is too, Leo.
Dana Brog in 1219, as told. But still, it's the longest continuously used flag in the world. Okay. Wow, that's an interesting piece of history. And
You still-
GB is saying it's the DDA model.
DDA.
DDA.
Yeah, DDA kit.
Okay, and he's apparently
Basically-
it's not that great a model because he says unfortunately. So
Yeah,
must
shit.
mean that it's got its limitations.
Ah,
Basically,
So for
they're a
God's
die
sake, Jason,
cast
don't
that's been
start it.
molded as plastic.
I'm sorry, Paul. What'd you say?
Basically, they're a die cast car that's been converted to a plastic model.
Fantastic.
Mm. That's
Screws included.
that sounds like a pretty blah thing. But if it's the only game in town, guess you got to go with it.
Yeah, and
That's it.
when we still had full bore, you could get full chassis and all the proper detail for them.
Okay. All right. Oh yeah, I haven't seen that car in a long time. I can't remember the last time I saw either of those films. Saw them both at the theater way back. So that's and as everybody knows, I think I've said this before. Very, very weird idea they had, but in the first film, Mel Gibson's voice was overdubbed by an American voice. Yet everyone else in the film was Australian. So can't figure that one out.
Yeah, it was overdubbed
it's
for America, right? Yeah, it's stupid.
Yeah, I mean, but it's one
the
voice.
Australian
And
version
Mel Gibson's born to American parents that lived in Australia, then they moved back to America. So I mean, you listen to him talk now, he hardly sounds like he's from down under.
Yeah. What you know? What would have been good, Jason, is if Mad Max 2 had been in South Africa. He could have said, "If it's all the same to you, bastards, I'd try to drive that tanker, eh?"
Got the petrol in for you, eh? Listen here.
Apologies
Don't
to all
keep
South
it here.
Africans watching us.
Festival of Speed. Well, it can't be.
No.
us.
We respect their language. That's why we like doing it.
So,
When Jeffro and I get going, we can have a whole phone conversation
Yep.
in Afrikaans.
I worked
Anything
with
can
a
happen
guy
and
from
probably
South
will.
Africa. It was interesting to talk to him because at first I had to ask him again and again, could you please say that one more time? I didn't quite understand you. I know you're speaking English, but it's a brand of English I'm just barely able to pick up. So
We go, listen to your friend, eh? He's black.
and I remember working with this big Irishman. He had to be about 6'4", flaming red hair, whiter skin, whiter than mine, if you can believe it. And he was he worked in the stockroom, supply part of the day, and he would wheel in the stuff we had ordered for our department. And he would have to get a signature, so he'd come up and, "Hey, you're not gonna do that," and I'm like, "Sorry, Mike, I don't mean to offend you, but can you say it again?" I can't, because he not only spoke with a thick Irish accent, but he spoke fast, very fast, and before you knew it, the sentence was done. So yeah, that was interesting. Yeah, and then one time we were out to lunch, all of us at the outdoor outdoor garden at a bar. And we're getting our meals served, and across the street there were a couple of guys more metrosexual than maybe normal. And he looked at him and he said, "Oh, a flaming poofta." That I understood when he said that. That I understood.
Be going here, the sheep shaggers. You be going up the Khyber Pass, eh? Get that Kappa boy.
Oh, Sarah Jane.
Jane's got some cousins in Johannesburg, can hardly understand them.
Yep. And
Send some photos of some cars. We like to see your cars, Sarah Jane, because they're bloody good, eh? Bloody good model, Sarah Jane. Get them over here. We want to look.
Yeah, it is. It is
I
a
actually
different.
had a similar
it is a
thing, Jim,
different Falcon
where,
from what we understand, Joe. Yeah, it is. But it's a good car.
when I was working for the Powerline mob, every day we'd have to ring in and tell them what line we're working on, where we're working, blah blah blah. And there was a lass there. Her name was Elaine, and she was Scottish, and she had the thickest Scottish accent you could get, and none of the boys could understand a frigging thing she was saying. And if I was there with them, I'm like, I can understand every word. And they're like, what do you mean? I don't get it. I'd start yattering with her and be like, yeah, no, we're just going to do a wee job here, blah, 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 blah. And it's, yep, no worries, have a bonny day. And the guys would just look at me and go, what the fuck did you lot just say?
Yeah, you know that Scottish accent is? That is that Luigi or something. That is a Scottish accent. Nobody understand that. I have trouble with it too. With the other Scottish guy, I have no trouble to understand. Some words I not understand. But for me, is it basically I have the same thing with Australia. Sometimes I say to Jason, say it the second time. I not understand.
That's because he's got no teeth.
Bills, let me ask you a question. Billy Connolly said this. Or not Billy Connolly, Craig Ferguson said this one time. You remember Craig Ferguson? He had a late night talk show here in America. If you don't,
yeah, I know the guy.
Yeah. So anyway, he said, the farther north you go in Scotland, the harder it is to understand them and the faster they talk. Is that true?
That's because it's colder.
Oh,
I want to get out of there.
Anybody from Sunderland North, I think. I stayed with some people once in Sunderland, around Newcastle, and they're just impossible. They were literally the dialect changes from one street to another. And one time, like the father of the house, this lady came to the door selling something, and she came from literally the same street as him, and they got in this back and forth conversation, and no one in the house could understand what the hell they were talking about. Even the rest of his family didn't know what they were on about. That was ridiculous.
Hey, Paul, I got a message for you from Leo. Paul, are you there?
Yes, Leo.
Okay, here you go. This is for, wait a minute. Sorry. Wrong one. Momentary. Hold on. Here you go, Paul. Isn't it the vehicle you bought?
Yes. Yeah, I got it through Amazon for 291 Australian.
It sounds like a pretty good price.
It was 369 from B&A.
About $2 American.
No. It's well, if it's 291 Australian, it's about $200 American. It's still not a bad price for a 16 scale brand new model.
Yeah, and it was dearer than just cost the same as for an oil change on the car.
Yeah, well,
Love you too.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. We got one from Joe. Joe's kicking in.
Just saying night.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, here you go. Cajun. There's a twist on English that's got a sound all its own. You know, my wife's Cajun family, especially her Uncle Guy. He sounds, or Guy, if he's French, he sounds like the dude on The Water Boy.
Benito, how you been, man? Hey, you going good? Hey, going good? Get inside.
but Mama said.
Yeah, the Cajun folks. Yeah, they got a strong hint of Creole and well, help me out here, Joe. I mean, it's French because that's where the Louisiana Purchase. We bought the France sold us that part of the United States, and we bought all of the Bayou with it too.
How can you possibly get that weight down with all that jambalaya and gumbo, Joe?
Oh, you got to try it. You got to
good
try it,
food there.
Jeffro. That down home cooking down there, I've heard it's the bee's knees, and it's so you can't beat that. No one could just imitate that stuff. It's got to be made down there.
And it's probably one of those things that's like every Asian mother makes different fried rice to everybody else. I reckon jambalaya and gumbo are probably exactly the same.
They were kicked out of Canada, huh? Okay. All right. I didn't know that we had our own version of Australia right here in the United States. The French were refugees from Canada because they were kicked out of Canada. Were the French Canadians kicked out of France?
You just kick French out of everywhere.
Okay, and Leo says we received the first 2-8. He's talking about the real deal. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
His the Danish Armed Forces. Okay, only 4 but also a big order. Okay. Oh, all right. See, all this new vehicle stuff I know nothing about. I'm such an antique armor modeler that I don't know anything about modern military equipment.
I got the A7, Jim, because I just recently did the 135th version of it.
Right. Which model maker?
Oh, bucket if I can remember.
Okay.
I mean,
Oh,
I
the
believe
tractors
our
fell apart.
Bushmasters have been snapped up like bloody hotcakes.
Yeah,
What's
Yeah,
that,
everybody
Bill?
wants those.
What'd you say, Bill? I didn't
that's
hear
the
you.
A7.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me go. Hold on. Let me go to a big screen here. Hold on. Okay, now you're big. All right. Okay.
Yeah, that's
just
the 135th A7.
You know what? All these new tanks all look the bloody same. They got the same freaking turret. Just a few
They got
variations.
no personality, Jim.
Yeah, exactly. You know, I'll take.
they've got what
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
they've got what they call survivability, Jim.
I understand all that. I get it. Yeah.
And
Yeah, they just want
commonality.
them to come home. And a 130 millimeter gun.
Smoothbore.
Yeah, all smooth bores now.
Yeah. What? Why did that change? Does anybody know?
So they could use all the
Different
Sabo
ordnance.
rounds.
Oh, the Sabo rounds. Okay, right. Yeah, you can't
All
fire
the
those
armor
through a
piercing
rifle
stuff.
barrel. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's correct. Okay.
Tank. I don't think tank ordnance is the same as it used to be. I think they're more like rockets these days.
Yeah.
Well, they can do that as well.
Yeah. Well,
GPS guided.
those Sabo rounds work the same way like the old Panzerfaust did with the conical shaped
Yeah, they
shell
burn
that
through.
would burrow into the steel. It would just
Yeah.
cut right through it with molten metal. And man,
Yeah.
I would not want to be. I mean, you saw in the Battle of Berlin, you saw those burnt out T-34s and JS2s littering the streets of Berlin because the German troops would get behind them, hiding in all the rubble, let them pass, and then go fire into their backside or the side of the turret or the hull. And man, it was good night, Gracie. Those things. Hopefully, those guys died quickly inside those tanks. That's all I can
a
say.
tank driver, and he used to refer to them as spam in a can.
I'm
Because
sorry?
once a round went off inside, once a round goes off inside, there's just chunks. So it looks like an empty can of spam.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. If I was on a modern battlefield, I'd rather be a dog face with this field spade, and I can dig into the Mother Earth and say my prayers while I'm doing it before I die. But I wouldn't want to be in an aircraft, a helicopter, or a tank. No way, baby.
Yeah,
Not
but
with
on the
weapons
same
they
note,
got nowadays.
if you get a near miss from a large artillery round, there's a good chance you're either going to get buried alive or cop shrapnel and die
That's okay.
slowly.
That's all right.
And die slowly, or in a situation like in a tank or an aircraft, you got a high possibility of it being.
Oh yeah,
knocked
you're
out.
going to be vaporized. Yeah. Here we go. What do we got here? 120 millimeter smoothbore. Even Great Britain in their new Challenger 3 switched to Rheinmetall gun logistics. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. All right. And then what do we got? GB says, and guys, no coin in that Airfix kit, so it went in the bin. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. That solves the mystery. There you go. That solves the mystery. There you go. We can put that
All
one to
them
bed.
months we've been trying to find out, and he finally did it.
Yeah. Well, now we know.
Yeah, I can't believe you've
Instead
been
of throwing
to
it in the bin, Gary, you could have sent it up here.
Yeah, Buffer would have had it, gladly had it.
Okay.
Yeah, so now you can put that concern to rest, Jason. No coin in the Spitfire kit. So
Just, it's just what he, I was just worried about, if he was going to come out of the closet next week or the week after.
So if your dad's going home tomorrow, Jason, that means you didn't get to do anything with the Stuka.
No, mate. He's very tired man. That's why when he's saying I'm going to do all this walking, I'm thinking, where are you going to walk to? The fucking toilet?
Hmm.
So yeah, we didn't get to do much of that,
Was
but
just
it'll
Gary.
be there, and that's okay. I got to spend time with him, and you know,
That's
that was
something
good.
you can
It's good enough for me.
never get back.
So whatever we did, you know, just talking to him and listening to his voice is great. So
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'll tell you what, Jason. Consider yourself a lucky man. I'd love to have just 10 minutes with my mom and dad. They've been gone a long time. I miss them something terrible.
Hmm.
I'd love to spend some time with them.
There's been many a times I would, you know, it's just like, fuck, I wish the old boy was here. He'd know the answer I need straight away.
And what GB says, yep, pissed off, no more Airfix kits for me. Well, I'll tell you, I don't know, is this correct? Maybe someone in chat or right here in our group. I heard that this new management group that's running Airfix is going to scrap their military models.
Yeah, they're
That's
just
one of the stories.
yeah, they're supposed to be so fucking woke.
Yeah, they're making Jaguar look good.
Fuck you to the moon.
You want a Jaguar?
Jaguar,
You had a
greatest car
proper
ever
one at
built,
least.
except for the new ones. The new ones, no.
Well, I'll always think of the Jaguar as the old XKE Roadster and the coupe.
Oh, that reminds me.
The coupe, the old 68, 69
Excuse me a second.
Jaguar. Yeah, there's Dom's got it. It's a 1/8 scale model. Dom, which one do you have? You got the coupe or the convertible?
The coupe.
Yeah,
It's
the
not
coupe.
my-
Okay.
it's- Yeah, I have him in 124. Danielle have him in 1/8.
Right, that's the one I'm thinking of. Yeah, that 1/8 scale kit is a classic. That's a really nice model. It's got
Is it a
the
Velcro?
windows that roll up and down. You can assemble the window cranks.
I think not with that one, kit. I think you.
No, you know what? That might be a redone. The original monogram kit that was based on from the 1970s that offered the windows to be rolled up and down. Of course, the tire you could have said the steering linkage worked. You had to assemble it and put it together where we turned the front wheels from the steering wheel in the car. Yeah, it had a lot of neat bells and whistles, especially for the early 70s. Wow, that was stuff you just didn't see on models, even in that big 1/8 scale. Because you've also got the T-bucket, right? The big Roadster.
Righto, that is now done. That is
Dom?
good in.
One.
I remember you did a kit review on it.
A5.
Yeah, I did. I do so much kit reviews.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you are a busy guy when it comes to those.
Yeah, I have no materials anymore to review. You know, I'm out of material. I have nothing.
Wow. Well, that means you'll have to go buy some more.
Yeah.
Yeah, 116 tax, Dom.
Yeah, don't put yourself in that situation, Dom.
I am. I cannot.
Now we're concerned.
At the moment, I cannot buy models.
You know what I mean? Room. You're maxed out.
We have a lot of trouble with the animals. Our 2 cats passed away.
Oh no! What happened when
Sorry
was
to hear
that?
that.
And now we got trouble with the dog too.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, dear, that's not good.
Gucci. Yeah, that's expensive. That stuff, animal care gets very expensive.
Yeah,
we
especially when
spent,
they do ACLs.
it's not a joke. We spent the last couple, let me say,
Okay,
See you,
GB.
GB.
All right,
9,
GB
10,
signing
Hey,
off.
Gary.
Take care. All right, Dom. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
9, 10 weeks. The last 9, 10 weeks, we spent almost €850 on animal fats.
Wow. Oy vey.
Yeah.
Look at that, Mister.
Yeah, that's tough. That's a lot of money. I know we're paying for our dog's knee operation still, but he's doing better. He's just about all the way there, and yeah, he's doing great. But yeah, that was a real shocker. We never expected him to have any kind of serious medical problem. The dog is so freaking healthy and active. You'd think that they're made of steel, but no. Found out that these knee problems these dogs go through is more common than I realized. I just got lucky with all my other house pets, my dogs I've had in my life prior to this, because none of them had anything serious like a knee operation.
Yeah.
My last dog, our last family dog, he lived almost 16 years old.
Yeah, well,
the dog here is
I
8.
found out the other a week or so ago because you know I was sitting there looking at Neo, my border collie, and she was looking straight at me, and the light was just perfect. And I noticed her eyes were a little bit milky. And I'm like, "What the fuck? Her eyes are going cloudy. What?" And I sort of wigged out a little bit and messaged the ex to say, "Look, something's going on with Neo's eyes. They're getting cloudy." And that's when she messaged me back and said, "Oi, idiot, she's 10 years old." And I'm like, "Oh, shit, okay. Yeah, right." So she's like in her 70s.
Yeah, right, yeah. My a friend of mine's dog went blind and deaf, and the pooch got around the house just fine because the most powerful sense was not removed, and that's their sense of smell. Yep.
No, Bandit's eyesight's awful. His eyesight's just terrible. He's completely blind in one eye, and he's as good as blind in the left one. And he gets around all right. He gets around where he's familiar. He gets around all right. He bumps into things a lot, but only when he's somewhere that he doesn't know.
Right. There you go. That's it. Yeah. If he's at home, he knows that like anything.
He knows what we smell like. He knows where we are in the house.
Yep.
You know.
Oh yeah.
So yeah.
Don't get me wrong. Like you see me when she's outside and we're going for a walk or something. And, because Kaya's only like half her age, and if there's no livestock or anything around, I'll let them have a bit of a run.
Yeah.
And Kaya being a shepherd, she can go. She can outrun Nee. But Nee's like literally tucked right in there behind her, and she's right beside her. And I'm like, now I'm starting to think to myself, maybe I should not be doing that anymore, because I've noticed she's starting to get the bunny hop in the back legs, which means her hip starting to go.
Yeah. Well, I give my dog some daily doses of joint medicine that my sister recommended.
A couple of years ago, Neo got crushed in the yard by a really grumpy heifer, and it actually pinned her by her back hips up against the side of the yards.
Yeah.
So I'd say that is a contributing factor with her
definitely.
age.
Yeah.
That her back hips are
arthritis. Yeah.
But the thing is, what's really good with Nee is if I won't say it now because she's right near me, but if I say STAY, Kaya can run off, not a drama, but she will literally sit.
See you, Joe.
Okay, Joe.
See you Tuesday, mate.
Hey, Joe.
Take care, Joe. Have a good day. Yeah,
that's how good she is.
That stuff gets to them. Yep. And what do we got here? Leo says, don't want to drown you, but also have Andy's HHQ Tecum M113. That's a must ring. That one must ring a bit with you. Would love to make a Danish up-armored Kosovo version from ex-Yugoslavia white UN painting. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, that was a vehicle of choice by the UN back then. Yeah. That M113 goes back to before Vietnam.
Yep.
Just getting back to Airfix, when we were talking about Airfix a while ago, I forgot that I got a delivery this week. I got a delivery of a classic.
All right.
And I kind of like. I'm always kind of looking for the kits that my dad bought me when I was a kid, that I covered in glue and. So, anyway, one time back in about oh, geez, at 1970, I think it was. He got me the 172 Avro Anson.
Ooh.
This one.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So looks a lot bigger there, but it's really not. It's tiny. And yeah. So anyway, there's a guy here who does a thing called Sprue Finders, where he does auctions on Facebook once a month, where he has lots of usually classic planes from way back. And unfortunately, it's on at the same time as pub trivia, and so every time it comes on, I'm always in the middle of bloody pub trivia, and so as soon as 8 o'clock comes around, I've got to scuttle out and see if I can catch something. There might be the first lot might be 140, might be 3 or 4 lots of 148th aircraft and 172 aircraft, and then ships and tanks and something else. But this one, he actually had ones that were all really old, like 40 plus years old. Anyway, the very first lot, I think I mentioned this last week, the very first lot had one I would have got for Jason if I could possibly get it. The very first plane was a 172 Oster Antarctic. But I missed that one.
The Oster Arctic, yeah.
Lot 3 was this, and there were seven planes in the first lot, and 6 of them were gone, and the only one left was this. And I thought, wow, shit, great, grab that. So anyway, it just arrived this week, so I'll just put that up there. I'm not going to make it. In fact, it's still sealed. It's never been opened. I'd love to open it and just look at it, but I don't know. I guess I kind of just don't really want to. I just kind of want to keep it sealed for some stupid reason.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Get yourself the 148 one, Jeffrey.
Oh, it's on my list, Paul. It's on my list.
It is a beautiful build.
Yeah, as soon as I see one free, yeah. I do have a particular couple of guys that I keep an eye on to see if they've got one come up, and they come up pretty regularly. So next time I see one.
Knowing what I know now, I wish I had never lost a kit that I built back when I was a teenager that my father got me. It was the 1350 USS Juno.
Oh, the cruiser. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. That the Sullivans won when she went down.
Yeah. Yeah, the Juno was one of those pre-war cruisers, I believe, right?
Yeah. If I knew then what I knew now, I would have protected that kit like nothing else. That'd be something I would like to build again if I ever had the opportunity.
Yeah.
Only because of its significant historical value.
Yeah, well, all those cruisers those pre-war cruisers had quite a record because they were all committed to the Solomons campaign. They had to. They were the only ships they had on hand in 1942.
But
they lost they lost so many of them. Damn.
But given the fact that a family, 5 brothers were lost on that one, it holds quite. And not only that, but there's also a Fletcher class named after them.
Yes, that's right. Yep. Well, I don't know what the U.S. Navy was thinking by putting 5 brothers on one ship, but that's something that's never been repeated.
No, well, that's hence why the movie Saving Private Ryan was sort of brought up and developed.
Oh,
same deal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm.
Because a group of brothers were killed on D-Day, and there was one surviving.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I didn't know. It's been so long since I've seen that film. I can't remember the basis of the story. I do remember the War Department delivering the telegram to the mother. So,
and that's why family members are not allowed to serve in the same unit.
Well, remember the Pels? Remember the Pels battalions in World War One? Whole towns in the UK were wiped out.
Factories, sporting teams, schools, everything.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a really sad story, man. You lose all those people in one.
But they were quite fine to do that at the time because that brought
Well,
so
it
many
was
more
a recruiting
volunteers in.
tool.
Everybody wanted to go with their friends, and it's
Right,
basically
right,
they
yeah.
said,
Yeah, it was
they wouldn't have-
used as a recruiting tool. Yeah.
Yeah, they wouldn't have had.
Yeah.
They wouldn't have had 3/4 of the recruits that they got if it wasn't for the PALS battalions.
Right. Yeah.
At the
Well,
time.
they sure
Yeah,
as hell
they-
needed them, especially
You know,
in
they all-
1914 through 1960.
They all knew each other. They knew how
Yeah.
they worked together, so forth. So,
Yeah.
like functionality wise,
Yeah,
it was
the
really
foreman
well-
gets to be the officer, and
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
I-
theoretically, you would say it probably would work, but unfortunately, in World War One, that's probably not a good idea.
Yeah, the only problem is that World War One chewed up infantry like World
Yeah,
War
yeah.
Two chewed
Yeah.
up tanks. So
Yeah. Any other situation, it probably would have been a reasonable idea, but no.
Unfortunately, in that circumstance, it was a bad idea.
yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Well, Jason, we hit the 2-hour mark. What do you want to do?
I'll leave it up to you guys to make the judgment call.
Oh, one thing before we take a vote. Let's see. We got one message from Sarah Jane here. Let's see what do we got. We got Granddad signed up underage for World War One in the Church Lad Brigade with the Church Lads Brigade. Only one came back
Wow.
in a 1 mile radius in Watford. Ooh, that's rough. That's really rough.
That's a big sacrifice for that.
Yeah. All right. Well, next week I'm hoping to be here, but I might not because I'll be staying at a place watching a dog, and where I'm going to be, being up at 4 o'clock in the morning and making noise, talking to a computer. I don't know if it's going to be possible. I'm going to bring my PC with me, and
Well,
I
let
may
the
just
dog
be,
talk as well.
I may just be in the background as a silent member. I'll
I was
let you
going to
know.
say,
Dog
you've
talk
been
as well.
fat.
I'm sorry. What was that, Jason?
Let the dog have a say as well.
No, it's there are people in the house too. I won't be there alone.
Oh, righto.
Yeah.
So you won't be home alone.
Hi-oh. Yeah.
Jason, Sarah James a while ago said she sent you some photos.
Yeah.
Let me
that's right.
have a peek.
Let's see if I can find that.
Right, hang on. There we go. Hang on.
Oh, by the way, I didn't post this one. Sarah Jane sent this regarding accents. There you go. When I go full Cockney, yeah, people have trouble. Yeah, I guess so. I would
What about
think.
dog? You like ovens?
I would think in the London area, people would understand. But a lot of different people live in London nowadays.
Oh yeah, it's
Oops.
Thank you.
There we are.
Talking bakies.
No, that's me.
Yeah, no, just hang on. No, I got to go back the other way, I believe.
Ah, there we are. Ooh,
Oh, wow.
very
That's
nice.
Next feed in the
wow.
Oh,
Nice.
Sarah
Very
Jane,
nice.
my compliments. Nice.
That's a good one.
Oh, nice, Sarah
Yeah.
Jane.
Ooh, I like that car.
I have
I
that
like
car
that
in my
car.
stash.
Yeah, let's see those markings.
Yeah, you reviewed
I
it,
thought, I
Dom.
thought it was Jägermeister. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jawohl.
Pretty orange.
And
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think this could be Leo. I'm not sure.
Oh, okay. Leo, is that you? If you're still in the chat, let us know who that is. You
Oh,
don't
wow.
have a IP
Yeah.
address or anything on it, Jason?
The email came through. Hang on, let me get back over here. Wait a minute.
I had a girlfriend like that once.
Alex
Looks like
Jensen.
mother-in-law.
Alex Jensen. That sounds Dutch,
Yeah. No, he's Danish.
Danish. Donut.
Oh, hey, those are.
Well, there is a
fighting words, man.
difference.
Those are fighting words. That's like saying Australian English. What the hell's the difference?
It's like saying New South Wales, Queensland.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I don't want to be there for that one.
Yeah, but
Even though-
Jim, saying English or Australian, what's the difference? 13,000 kilometres. That's the
Yeah,
difference.
exactly. That's yep.
Dutch or Danish, it's only a few hundred miles.
Around the corner.
I think if you ask them, they'd probably disagree, though.
I think
Well,
from
it's
a
still
matter
over
of
a few fences.
of native pride, yeah, I think they disagree. Yeah.
I just
That's
put a photo in for Leo, Jason.
Oh, look
wow.
at that! Oh, look at that
God.
car! Look at that armored tank park.
Yeah,
That's
well, I had to
unreal.
find
It's
somewhere
strangely
to
out
put
of
it.
place.
Yeah, it was sitting on the computer till I moved it.
Paul, is that your builds?
Bletchley.
You make new shells, or you make the dust free?
This is up in their house, Dom, so be careful. I'll send Mum round to fix you up. And these are kept
No,
clean.
you are amazing, SJ. You are just bloody amazing, mate. Well done.
Did you see that,
Thank you for
Paulie?
sharing
Got
your
the,
amazing work with us.
SJ's from Bletchley. I'm wondering if that's got anything to do with Bletchley Park.
She's a bit of an enigma.
Yeah.
Oh.
God.
Yep, Bletchley. Yep.
No, it's dirt, SJ. That's weathering.
Yeah, tanks get dirty.
Tanks are
Race
supposed to be
cars
dirty.
got to be clean. Race cars got to be clean. Except when they're on the course, and then they get filthy because they catch all the bugs.
In my defense, I live at the end of a dirt road.
Bill, you live on the edge of nowhere, and that's saying a lot, seeing you live in Australia.
No, he's in the middle of it. And that's the other shelf.
I'm at the back of nowhere.
Back of nowhere.
Well, it's not the end of the world.
You
You can see it
got
from
to
there.
add. You got to add that one, Jason. I can't do it. Oh no, it says
What's
I
that,
can't.
buddy?
There it is. All right.
got
Oh
it now?
wow, you got the German collection over here. All right, you got the Greif,
Yeah.
the SD KFZ 251, and the Puma or Puma.
No
Yeah.
1 to 50.
So
Why you know
I've definitely gone
50?
down the 1/16th rabbit hole.
Hmm.
How do
Oh,
you fit?
so used to muck around Bletchley Park in the old days before it became well known, and now a museum. Yeah. Yep.
Are you like help I'm pulling and I can't get up, mate?
Pardon
Oh.
me?
I'm like, Paul, are you help I'm pulling and I can't get up? I've gone down the
Apple has a new
1/16th
watch
rabbit
now
hole.
with fall detection. I'm gonna have to wait for all the glue to go.
gosh.
I'm gonna see a living snot out of that.
So is this the start of a whole new thing now, Bill? You're going to be doing aircraft from now on?
No, I just bounce around. I bounce
I want to
around.
see you do the 132nd Phantom.
Because once you do one,
Oh, you mean the one I got under the bench?
Yeah,
just
the
wanted to do
32nd
something-
Phantom.
I just wanted to do something small that I could knock out
Oh,
reasonably quick.
okay.
oh, nice.
Because a lot of the builds I do are like really large scale and they take years.
Yeah.
So it's like that's why I did the sub, because a couple of months I can knock it out. A couple of months of live streams I can knock this one out, and then maybe if
Oh, Rick.
people piss and moan enough, I might drag out the Phantom. But I'm leaning a little bit towards a Oliver Hazard Perry or a Charles F. Adams class DDG.
No, Palm.
Okay.
Palm's in. Hey, Palm, you've been
Evening,
here all
Luke.
along. We didn't know.
Well,
Didn't see you before. Okay.
Sarah Jane is slipping down to 1,059.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, you better get cracking on that.
So if I glue, no,
Wow.
don't glue it. Just tape it, you dickhead.
Well, you know you've got a famous stash when Scale Mates tells you how many is in it.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
Your stash is a celebrity. I don't know what I've got. I think I've got about 50. No,
I
more
guess
than that.
somewhere around 100. I'm not sure how many, but somewhere around 100.
Yeah.
I keep selling and then I keep buying. That's my problem. I keep buying these.
I'll have 2 in
apologise,
the
mate.
stash next week.
Sorry, Paul.
I'll have 2 in the stash next week.
Well, I probably will
Right.
too, because I've got a lay-by that's ready to come out, and it's payday this week, so it'll be show and tell next week.
That is a nice snug fit.
All right, mates. Well, I'm ready to sign off. I'm starting to get tired, so I'm losing my edge. I know you guys want to hang on. You go right ahead, but I'm bugging out. So,
All right, mate.
All right,
Well, you take care. Hopefully, we see you next week. If you can, you can. If you can't, you can't. Okay.
well, I'll keep you apprised of it,
Yeah.
Jason. No worries. I'll keep you once I get set up there. I'll get a better understanding how things are going to work out. But I'll be in touch, no doubt.
And we'll see you Tuesday night.
Tuesday, I'll be there. Okay, everyone,
Jimmy.
take care. Bye.
See you, Jim. Take care, mate.
See you, Jim.
See you, mate.
That is a nice snug fit.
Well, James seems to be moving quite along with.
Oh, yeah, I'm just filling in anything else that I think I may have missed or...
Uh-oh.
You're doing
I'm
well,
trying
mate.
to put a cross member in.
Now, I did get some tools this week. I forgot to mention that, so they'll be good for Tuesday night. I just thought I'd save them. You know, there's a certain person in chat that loves tools. So
Not the diamond files.
no. Exclusive. So, yep, they'll be good.
Oh, that's cute. The Sea King has a bed.
Yeah.
And pretty. You tell it bedtime stories?
Yeah, well, that's the top 2 halves glued together. I've only just literally dry fit the bottom, and it's a snug fit. So I'll probably leave that until next week now. Glue the bottom in. I'll leave it alone now and let everything cure up along the seams. Probably do a little bit of a scratchy scratch along the seams just to get rid of any residue, and then move on from there. So I achieved something tonight.
You have achieved, young man.
Hold
well
on.
done. All right. Well, I reckon we can wrap it all up. We'll wait for Jeffro to come in and say goodbye to everybody.
I was just going to say, I got some.
I just got to give you a heads up there, mate.
I was just going to say in my B&A or delivery this week, I got some grass. So I'm going to lay some turf this week on my base for my Togamoth.
Oh, very good.
He's going to go and get one.
Lots of green grass. At least 1.5 meters there. That'll go a long way.
Only 1.5 meters.
Or get the bloody thing all over the place. Well, it's all your aeroplane's only this big. 1.5 meters will go a lot. Might need a mow by the end of it, but Christ knows. This sort of thing, a whole bottle, knowing me, I'm going to spoil the bloody thing and it's going to go everywhere, so who knows. See how we go.
It'll look bloody fantastic, mate.
Well, if anything, we'll make a mess.
And that's all that's needed.
It doesn't look right, Jeffro. Just put a number 3 on the comb on the clippers and just
run it across. Yeah. Well, I got I'll get me beard trimmer out and run it over.
I need to get the Hoover out.
Yeah. I will. Let's just. Well, we'll be doing it outside. Put it that way.
Good man.
Yeah.
All right, then, folks. We're going to love you all and leave you Till next,
guys.
well, I'll see most of you on Tuesday night. Hopefully, yesterday she's had to book it off. She's got a dental appointment. Without
Convenient.
anaesthetic. Yeah, no anaesthetic.
I don't know, sorry,
guys-
Jane. Well, it's a play it by ear. I'll see how it goes. I figure it's a
guys.
nice English summer grass. So, bye-bye.
Take care,
Night.
everyone, and we will
All right.
catch you next Tuesday, next Sunday. Be good.
Till
As I
next
was
time,
saying,
be good and be good at it.
Catch you later.
Huzzah.
Cheers,
What he
boys.
said.
Huzzah!